everybody, Jeff Hogue here, construction manager for Peaks of Plains project. We're out here today giving you a construction update that we're really excited to share with you. We're at a huge milestone in the construction that we've been planning and talking about for years, and that's a full closure of US 6 all the way from Golden on the east side up to 119 on the west side. So we're out here today about 3 miles west of Tunnel 1 at the west end of the Huntsman segment, and the road is closed. As you can see, there's a lot of activity going on behind me. What's actually happening is we're installing a 70-foot box culvert underneath the road. And that box culvert is going to take you from the Huntsman trailhead and parking lot area to the south side of the highway, and eventually a bridge that'll go over the creek to another abutment that we've built. And that's where the west end of the Huntsman segment is going to end. So this box culvert underpass is really cool because it's made of 10 different segments. Each segment is precast in a facility in Littleton and brought up here on a flatbed. The segments themselves are typically 6 feet wide by 14 feet long by 10 feet tall. And when all 10 of them are placed together, it gives you a concrete tunnel that goes under the road, which I mentioned is going to get you under the road and to a bridge that'll take you across the creek. So that's what's going on at the west end. Let's head down to the east end of the project and see the other reason why we have this big closure, which is two 200-foot bridges that got set. So we've made our way to the east end of the project, and we're standing just on the west side of Tunnel 1 on the west portal. And these two bridges here are another of the reasons that we had to close the road. The bridges are 200 feet each approximately, and they were actually picked from the road surface when they were brought in on flatbeds, and each segment was placed on the false work across the creek and spliced together over there. We normally would assemble them on the road and pick the whole bridge, but because of the length and the weight, we had to put them piece by piece across there, resting on the false work. While we had the crane out here on the road, we also set the last pieces of viaduct segment. Similar to previous videos, this viaduct was built on columns and caps, and then the precast beams span between those caps. So this is our last little bit of viaduct segment on the Huntsman 3-mile stretch. One last bit on this segment that was really cool and super challenging construction was the Welch Ditch infrastructure. So just beyond us is the head gate to the historic Welch Ditch. So we had to maintain some kind of access so Welch Ditch was able to pull water from Clear Creek into some flume infrastructure so they can measure and maintain their historic water rights. Thanks for joining us on this update video. Like I said, this is a huge construction milestone for us. So look for more videos and more updates, and until then, enjoy some beautiful weather. Thanks everyone.